if I actually ask anyone, what is the HS Prannoy phenomenon all about? And people will say, oh, Thomas Cup. Because that's when you became a star. Once again, it's the Thomas Cup, and then 3 months down the line, Paris. Thoughts?
Yes, I think to come back to the Thomas Cup time is very exciting for not just the players as such, but I think for fans also. I think it's a little bit exciting from a fact saying that we are going in as the defending champions of such a big tournament, and it doesn't come very often like that. And I think from a team perspective also, I think we're looking at a very good team again, and I think Laksh hitting form was something great for the entire team because now we have Laksh also getting in from a second singles perspective. That's going to be very crucial, and to have him playing back to his best, I think it gives us much more chances getting into something like a Thomas Cup. So, but I think as I think everybody expects, saying that I think Thomas Cup is some kind of event where I think there is always an upset which keeps coming, because I think the men's singles, or say especially the men's category out there, is very wide open. I think especially both in men's singles and men's doubles, there we've seen a lot of upsets throughout in the last few months, and that kind of is very much possible to happen in Thomas Cup also when it comes to team events. So I think as a team, I think we are really looking forward to that 1 week of getting back to a team event atmosphere and playing again for the entire team and for the entire country. I think that feeling is going to be good.
And you will do the same in Paris now that you've qualified, because it's now all done. I mean, Olympics, it's a reality. You told me last year multiple times. Each time I've asked you, let it happen. Fingers crossed it has, or almost has. So thoughts on Paris?
Yes, I think we are. I think hardly 4 months away from Paris, and but from my personal view, I think I have a lot of work to be done because things have changed big time from the last time we spoke, and probably not a good few months in the first half of 2024 for me. So it is very important for me to find that form, and I think the coming months are going to be very crucial in the fact saying that I find that form once again physically and mentally, and I think that's going to be the challenge for me getting into the Paris. And I think for me it's important. It's going to be very important that I hit those form right before the Paris, and we have probably 5 to 6 tournaments left before Paris. So yes, my focus would be on that. But from on the other side of it, yes, extremely happy that I could qualify for the first time in my entire career, playing in such a big stage, and I'm sure that I will put my entire 100% on whatever I have in Paris.
So, what are the any particular plans, Prannoy? I mean, for the next 3 months, that okay, you will train abroad and then go in with Gopi there, or is there anything that you have planned between you and your support team for the next 3 months, May, June, and July? Because Olympic starts July 26th.
We haven't thought much about the plans coming in after 2 3 months. To be honest, we're still yet to sit down on the training aspect of it. We might probably post the Thomas Cup finishes and then plan for the next set of tournaments. But as you know, we don't have too much of time also just before Olympics. I think we might have hardly 5 weeks post, say, so probably 6 weeks post Indonesia Open to kind of plan for Olympics. And for me, it is really important to be in a match zone always. And for me, it's really tough to kind of train for more than 2 to 3 weeks and then kind of play a tournament. So I think that is one thing which we are looking as such from a planning perspective, where we would really consider probably not going say out of country. We would like to be in India itself, train here itself. But to find opportunities where I can go and play some matches in between, and to have high intensity matches in between happening, because that's going to be the key going towards Paris. Because I think every match is going to be important. It's important that you are in the right frame of mind to play games at such high level. And so I think we'll have to sit down with Gopi sir and Guru and the entire team to know how we can go ahead with the planning as such. But most probably I would be in India itself, training here itself, because I think I want to be with my family right before I go for Paris.
Tell me something. I mean, we keep talking about mental health. Now, in your case, this relapse of the gastroesophageal reflux syndrome, it is not in your hands. You don't control it. And there are no particular medicine that will tell you, okay, in 2 days it's antibiotics, Prannoy will be 100%. How much of this plays on in your mind? It can impact you at any point in time. It is difficult to deal with. You have dealt with it brilliantly, by the way. And I want to put that on record. To be able to do it and do what you've done is absolutely astounding. Having said that, how much of this is, how difficult is it in terms of mental health, Prannoy, to be able to deal with it and know that, okay, I've got to deal with this and yet go and perform? So, from the mental health perspective, can you tell me a little bit more?
Yeah, as I said, I think it is tough mentally, as you pointed out, because there are days which I know that I just cannot play really well, and I know it before in hand itself, before I go into the court. So to accept that and probably accept those defeats are tough some days. I think probably All England was a little tough in that manner, and probably took a lot of time post All England for me to come back and be in good frame of mind to come and train. So as you said, it is tough mentally, because there are more of bad days than good days for me, from a breathing point of view, and to the fact saying that there are days where I don't feel like training also, and I don't go to gym, or I don't go to any kind of session, because you feel that what's the point if you're not able to control this, and then what's the point of the whole training? So there are days like that, but I think the only hope is obviously to continue the lifestyle change, which I think my nutritionists have been advising me to do. Obviously, in the fact saying that to avoid a lot of food which I am not kind of which is not helping me, to be honest. So, but we are still in a process of finding out which foods are kind of helping you, and trying to stick to that particular kind of food every single day until this kind of settles down. So I think it's a tough process, to be honest. Mentally, there are days which you don't feel like going to training, and that's been often in the last 2-3 months, and that kind of kills you at times. But I hope that things get settled a little bit more sooner. Focus on what I need to do in the practice sessions.
With you, everything is possible. All you need to do is be in the best physical and mental shape. And I pray to God on behalf of every Indian that you get there. You get there physically and mentally, because if you are there, we all know that you have the talent, you have the resilience, and you have the courage to win us a medal. So hopefully, HS Prannoy, in the Thomas Cup and in Paris, we will see the best of you. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah.